Okay, in the previous videos I cut and painted the Magick mirror, and today I'm going to mount it in a frame. To do this I'm going to need 3 layers of cardboard, just using corrugated cardboard, and I've just gone and got some boxes from the local bottle-o. Not that I advocate drinking, but I do advocate recycling. You're also going to need a 12-inch record and a 7-inch record, a large ruler or a straight edge, a pen or a pencil or a 4-coloured pen, a sharp knife, some craft glue. I prefer the clear gummy sort, but if you've got PVA, go with PVA. And for final touch, I've got just some acrylic paint. I'm going with black, and the paintbrush. Okay, so I've opened up the first box. I'm going to need to do this to all 3 boxes, and that is I need to put the record cover down. This is the 12-inch. And I'm working with a fold going across there, so I just need to be aware of that. And if you want to leave this as a square shape, you can. Well, I'm going to go with the circular shape. I'm going to take the record out, get that as centered as I possibly can, and trace around like that. Now it's also quite critical at this point to get the centre, which is nice and easy, so I can do that one. Having found the centre, I'm just going to put the smaller record over the top, which is the same shape and size as the mirror I've cut. I'm going to trace around that. And I need to do that 3 times. As you can see, I'm going to get a distance of that far, which is about 2 inches. For the frame. Having drawn all 3 of those, I then need to cut them out. I've cut my 3 circles out, so that's the first one, and I've kept that one whole. This is the second circle. I've cut the centrepiece out of that, and the idea is that the mirror will just sit in snugly. I then had to go around the edges there just to help even it up a little bit to make sure that the mirror would fit in. And the idea is going to be that that'll be the backing piece, and that'll sit over like that. Now the top piece, which I guess is the frame that's going to hold it all in place, here's the original 7-inch outline, and as you can see I've marked off around the interior of that at roughly 10mm in. There's a couple of ways you can do that. One is to use a scriber. If you happen to have a scriber, use it. What I did though was I took my metal rule, put the 10mm mark on the dark line, and just drew it in like that. And then all I've got to do really is go along and fill in the blanks, cutting it roughly circular. And it needs to be nice and neat, just for aesthetics. Another way to do it is to take a piece of string, tie a knot in one end, and maybe even a knot in the other end, and essentially make yourself a compass. Okay, Now that was not quite the right size, but it just goes to demonstrate how to make a compass. Of the final product. So that's the top circle, which is how to frame the whole thing. As you can see, that's the original 7-inch circle around there. And I really should sand that off just to smooth it out. That's the next piece with the mirror in place. And then underneath that is the backing piece. Now I'm going to actually use that as the top side. And just for aesthetics, I'm going to paint it black. And then I'm going to paint this bit black as well. Just for the aesthetics of it. So I'm just going to paint this piece black. And then all of the backing piece.